see that you've been able to achieve something similar. You can also change. Alright guys, welcome back to my tutorial video. This is Ali Mabiodun. Please, if you are new to this channel, please don't forget to like, comment and subscribe to the channel. And if you are a returning viewer, thank you for subscribing to this channel. In this tutorial video, I want to be taking us through on some tricks that can actually be carried out on Canva app. So kindly stick around with me to the end of this tutorial video. Let's dive into the main thing. Alright, welcome back to this tutorial video. So before I dive into the main thing, I will first of all guide us on how we can successfully make use of this Canva app without any stress. So kindly stick around with me to the end. So the first thing, after you might have opened the Canva app, you would have logged in with your Gmail account before you can actually start designing anything on it. So kindly stick around with me to the end of this video. So before we start our design, or let me say before we start to design, should in case you want to design anything, maybe you have a particular design in mind or you have a particular size you want to be using, you can just choose from this and actually see various of sizes from which you can choose from. But for the sake of this video, I'm going to be using a specific size, and I'm going to show you how you can come about that. So kindly stick around with me to the end. So the first thing which I will be needing to do just to click on this particular plus icon, basically to set up our design interface. So kindly stick around with me to the end. So let's wait for it to finish loading. Yeah, it has finished loading. So for us to be able to create our own design interface, our own size, our own design size, we need to first of all click on this particular side. After clicking on it, but for the sake of this tutorial, I'm going to be choosing a specific size, which is 1508 by 1508. Yeah, I'm going to start my designer. So kindly stick around with me to the end. Please, if you know that this is your first time of coming across my channel, please don't forget to like, comment and subscribe to the channel so that YouTube algorithm will be able to recognize my video to those who are in need of it. Thank you. So the first thing which I'll be needing to do, let's wait for it to finish loading. Yeah, it's loading. Maybe I'm going to skip this side. I don't want to waste our time. Yeah, it has finished loading. The first thing we'll be needing to do is to first of all, as a new user, maybe you want to come up with any form of design. I'm just going to show you how you can actually come about everything. Let's say for instance you want to be adding a text, because you can actually make use of any template here. They are all templates or any design. Maybe you want to be searching for anything you want to design. Maybe you need let's say a promotional flyer. You can just edit it. Should in case you don't just want to quickly design something for yourself or clients. So kindly stick around here. So promotional flyers, I'm going to click on that. So let's wait for it to finish loading. Oh sorry, okay, let me choose product flyer, because we have different types of promotional flyer. Yeah, can you see the various kind of design they bring for us? You can actually choose from all this. You can just choose from it. This is a business flyer. I can just choose from it and edit it. I'm going to be showing you how you can actually achieve that. So kindly stick around with the end. Maybe you want to be designing a flyer for a particular business conference. You can actually use this. You can just change anything by just clicking on this. By just clicking on anything, you'll be able to edit it and add anything you want to be adding on it. So you can just click on it like this. Yeah, can you see it? Then you can just edit and write anything. Let's say business conference, for instance. Let's say business. Let me leave that. I'm going to edit the second text, business conference. Because this is subheading, it needs to be looking attractive. Like it just be like an hook. It's like an hook that needs to come out boldly. should in case anybody came across it, so that they'll be able to analyze what you are trying to say. So the heading should be a bold font. It should be a bold font. So kindly stick around me to the end. Business conference. Can you see that? Then you can actually change anything, like edit anything from it. You can just edit anything from it. And maybe you need any icon. You just need any icon. Maybe you need WhatsApp icon or a particular logo icon. I'm going to show you how you can actually achieve that. So you just click on elements. After clicking on it, you are going to come to this search tool. So let's wait for it to finish loading. Just click on, let's say, real estate logo. Real estate logo. Yeah, I'm going to search for it, and it's going to show us various kind of logo through which you can actually choose from it. If you want, you can add PNG. Okay, let me just add it. PNG simply means a transparent background, while JPG simply means a full image itself. So kindly stick around me to the end. But for the sake of this tutorial, kindly choose on graphics. It is going to be specific about everything. You can actually use this app also to create a logo for yourself for free. Actually, all these particular ones that has an icon, it means it is a premium logo icon. And all these ones that does not have anything, you can actually use them for free. But I'm using the premium version of Canva Pro. And if you need a premium version of Canva Pro at a very cheap rate, you can just comment in the comment section or check the description box below to click on the link. It is going to direct you to my WhatsApp. So let me just choose anything. Okay, let me just find a specific one. Okay, let me just choose this. You can actually create your own logo by yourself. You can do anything by yourself. Then that this is a logo. I can just delete it and just add this. Maybe a particular real estate. Okay, maybe you should in case you made a mistake, this kind of mistake I just made, just click on this side and it is going to be returned back to its normal position. Just select that specific icon or logo. Then it is too big. Let me move it. It is too big. Just reduce it by doing it this way. Then after doing that, you can just bring it to this edge. And if you notice that the color is not transparent, it is not a contrasting color to the background, because we need to be making use of a contrasting or a different color from the background so that our logo will be able to come out boldly. So you can just come to this side to change the color. Okay, let me just go to filter to get something perfect for our design. So kindly stick around me to the end. Please don't forget to like, comment and subscribe to the channel for more tutorials like this. So let me just say, okay, can actually get something different though, because there is no option for changing of colors, but you can use the filter to change the color. Let me see, maybe I can locate you. Okay, I think I can't. Let me try to select vivid will be fine. Then we can just select from this. You can just select anyone that will feel like it suits our design. So kindly stick around me to the end. You just need something that is going to come out boldly so that they'll be able to see everything. I'm just trying to show you, in case you find yourself in this show. Let's just choose this. But it's not bold though. It is not bold. Okay, let me just leave this place and go to the next thing. Let me just go to let me click back so that I can just go to another aspect of explaining how you can actually come up with any design flyer here. So kindly stick around me to the end. And whenever you are trying to design anything, always put in mind the principle of graphic designing: alignments, spacing, reading, contrast, hierarchy, and daylights. And make sure that you place hierarchy in all your design. It is very important. So that your design is going to look professional. So kindly stick around to the end. So let's wait for it to finish loading. Okay, let me just use that particular one I use, and I'm going to create another page for it. I can just click on it because this is the last. Because Canva will automatically save your design project even if your phone is off, or maybe you just maybe you just mistakenly, you just click on exit from the app, your design has been automatically saved to your phone. You can just come back and just start your work without any stress. That's one interesting part about this, about Canva. So kindly stick around me to the end. Yeah, let me just open to the next page. Yeah, so that I'll be able to teach us something new. So let's say for instance you want to be creating a background, you want to be changing this background. Just click on this background. After clicking on it, then go to color. Then you can just, maybe you don't see any color you want to be using, you can just select like this. You can select like this. You can select anything. Then maybe you want to be using the gradient background, you can just click on this side. Click on this side. After clicking on it, you are going to choose any. They have already chosen this one for us. You can actually blend it to your own taste. You can blend it to your own taste. A gradient background simply means a kind of different shade, 2 shades, or let me say at times it might be 3 shades of background. It depends on the kind of project you are trying to work on. So a gradient in normal way simply means like 2 shades of colors, or a transparent background. So kindly stick around me to the end. So for me to be able to mix up, maybe I didn't like this gradient, I can just, for us to be able to create, maybe you don't like the last gradient we did, you can just change the background by creating a suitable gradient background for yourself by just clicking on this side. After clicking on it, for us to be able to choose the gradient, to create the kind of gradient we want for ourselves, click on this plus icon. After clicking on it, then shift this to the top, then click on this gradient aspects. After doing that, for us to be able to create the gradient, this is the darker side. When we are talking about gradient, it's kind of 2 shades of color. One will be thicker and the other will be lighter. So we are going to be choosing any color for it now. Let's say for instance this is the darker side and this is it. Sorry, let me go back. This gradient, this side stand for this, while this stand for the lighter side of it. So kindly stick around me to the end. So I'm going to be clicking on this lighter side rather. So I'm going to be choosing, let me just choose a light red for the lighter side. Then let me change this side. Let me just change this side. Let me just choose the same color. I'm going to be forced to be able to choose the same color but the different shade. Just click on this color picker. Click on it like this, then select it. You want to be creating the gradient background, and this one is kind of light. I'm going to be making it to be thicker. So I'm working on the other one. Okay. I'm going to be, I'm trying to work on this side. So I'm going to be choosing the kind of dark one. Can you see the results? This same color but different shade. Can you see it? Can you see the result now? You can just adjust it from here. Can you see that? Can just adjust it like this. Can you see it? So this is how to create gradient background. Let me just show you something. Should in case you don't like this kind of pattern, let me show you another pattern through which you can use. You can actually choose. I think they have different pattern here. Okay, let me select this plus icon. Yeah, gradients. Can you see different kind of pattern we have here? You can actually choose from this as styles to blend it with your various design. So that is basically how you can actually create gradient effects on Lab. And you can also make use of shape to create a gradient background by just clicking on elements. Then you are going to be searching for, let me cancel this. Just search for, let's search for shape. Okay, you can use this. I'm sorry. So we are going to search for shape. Oh, there's already shape there. You can just choose this like this. So after choosing it, so I want to be using this shape to create a gradient for our design. So let me just go back like this. And after doing that, I'm going to come to color. I'm going to do the same procedure to which I used before. I'm going to be clicking on this plus icon, and after that I'm going to click on gradient. Then after clicking on gradient, can you see that this side stand for the lighter side, while the other side this side I'm coming gradient, this side this particular light side stand for this, and this darker side stand for the other shade of color. So maybe you just want to adjust it to suit your own style. Maybe you like it like that, you can just choose from these various styles. And if you want to do your own, just click on plus icon like this, go back first, gradients. Then maybe you want to be changing this particular one, this particular shade, can just choose anyone. Can just, let's say blue for instance. After choosing blue, then let me go back, gradients, this one. Then after choosing, let's say I choose this color now, go back. And if you want to be changing the other side, if you want to be changing this side, you can just click on this side, then change it to any color of your taste. So that is that on how to create a gradient background and a gradient shape. And if you want to make it transparent, let me show you how to do a transparent gradient also. Let me show you. So let's say I'm choosing gradient now. You know I'm already using this one. You can just click on this side. After doing that, then I'm going to scroll this down. Can you see it? You are going to work on this like this. Just take it at the extreme, and eventually the shape will be transparent. We'll be able to create a gradient shade. Sorry, I'm trying to create a gradient shade. I'm coming. Let me just click on this side. I'm going to work on it like this. Can you see that we've been able to create a gradient shape? So that is how to come about it. So that is that about that, how to create a gradient shape and a gradient pattern. So the next thing which I'll be showing us is basically how to add text to your design. Maybe let's say for instance, let me change the background color to something that is kind of dark so that our text will be coming out boldly. I'm going to click on the background, I'm going to click on color, then I'm going to be selecting red as a color. This I'm not choosing gradient, solid color rather. Yeah, solid color is okay. I'm going to click on this plus icon to just select red. For you to be able to select from various colors, you can just change it like this. Work on this color palette. I think this is a gradient color. I want to be changing it. I need a solid color. Yeah, these are solid colors. I'm going to change it like this. We have options for gradient. This is also gradient color. I'm trying to choose normal solid. This is a solid color, and this is a solid color. Not okay. I've worked on this before. Let me just go back. Let me go back. Let me just choose yellow for instance, without wasting our time. After doing that, maybe you want to be adding text. You can just click on this text. Yeah, after clicking on it, you can just choose from this side, from this end. Maybe you want to be adding subheading like the main topic of the design, like the main thing, or maybe the aspect that you want your design to be coming up only. You can just click on this heading to add the heading to your design, like a heading typography, and just click on this end. And if you need a small text, based on hierarchy, you can click on this one. And if you want some kind of a smaller text beneath your design, you can click on this head. Let's say for instance I want to be adding heading to my design. You can just click on this side. So after clicking on this side, after clicking on this end, then I'm going to go to my fonts. After doing that, I can just click on this side. Then I'm going to be choosing from various fonts which I love to see. Maybe various bold fonts. Can you see it? You can just choose from any. You should make sure that your data is on, because without your data being on, you won't be able to do anything in Canva. So after doing that, maybe let me just choose this achievable font. So after doing that, I'm going to be editing my text now. Let me just edit my text. Let me just edit it. Sorry. I'm going to be editing my text now. Yeah, I'm going to clear everything. So let's say for instance I want to be writing let me see business for instance. Business. Yeah, can you see that? So for me to be able to add some kind of effect to my text, I can just come here like this, click on text styles. I don't need this. I don't need this. Something else right here. Let me just edit it, and Yeah, it is okay now. Yeah, okay. Maybe you want to be changing, you want to be adding some kind of effect to your text. Just click on it the way I do, then go to effects, go to effects. Yeah, can you see it? You can add shadows, add stroke to your text. You can add stroke like this to your text. You can choose this, you can choose this, and you can as well adjust everything. Let's say for instance, let me choose this for instance now. If I want to be adjusting it, I'm just going to click on it again like 2 times. After clicking on it once, then click on it again, then you'll be able to, let's say the thickness simply means the color of the text, how thick you want it to be. Let me try to increase the thickness. Can you see it? Can you see the difference? Can you see the difference? This is the stroke thickness, this is the stroke thickness. Let me just leave it like this. Then maybe the offset simply means the positioning of the shadows or the inner corner. Can just do it like this. Can you see it? The way you want it to be positioned. This offset is basically the way you want your shadows or your text color to be going. The position you want it to be, the direction you want to place it. Is it left hand side or right hand side? Can you see that? Can you see it? You can just, maybe you want to be changing the color of your text. You can just do it by coming to this end, then choose any color you want. Can you see that? Can you see that? You can just choose any color of your choice. So that is that about that. Let me just try to check some kind of things you can do before we actually dive into the main thing. And you can as well, let me just go back to the effect and return it back to the normal position. I don't want to be using the effect again, none. So that is that. You can as well add, can you see it? You can as well, maybe you want to kind of bending your font. You can just do that by clicking here. Then you can as well adjust it by clicking on it again. You are going to adjust the curveness. Can you see that? The way you want your text to be curved. Can you see that? So that is that for that. Let me leave it like that. No, let me leave it like that. So maybe you want to be changing color for your text. You can just click on this end. Then you can change color, change it to any color of your taste. And you can also choose a specific color by clicking on the color palette, then selecting. After selecting, let's say for instance I want to be using this particular, and let me use this red. So maybe you want it to be more thicker. You can just adjust this. Can you see that? Then you'll be able to achieve a perfect result. So let's say this is a heading, for instance. This is a heading. Maybe I want to be adding a kind of subheading text. Let me just do that. Click on the interface bar or the background. Then try to click on anywhere. Try to locate text. After locating the text, then add a heading. Add a heading. I mean, yeah, it's subheading, right? Not a heading. Not a heading. It's subheading. Then clear it off. After clearing it, then you are going to just, let me just write anything. Okay. Let me just write Association of Master Hackers of Nigeria. Yeah, that is that. Let me just click on it like this. Then click on the background bar. I'm going to click on the text again. Then you'll be able to shrink it to your choice. Like, be able to adjust it. Can you see that? Be able to adjust it. Then you notice that the spacing is too much. For you to be able to adjust those spacing, then just come to this place. Come to spacing. Then after coming to spacing, you can now adjust your letter spacing. Can you see it? That's the space between letter. Then you can adjust the line spacing. That is the space in between those rows. Can you see that? To adjust it, because the space must not be too much, I'm going to cancel. So maybe you want to be, for instance, there are times whereby you want to centralize your work, or maybe you are trying to move it around, and this green line is not allowing you to be able to place it in the right place. You can just click on that place you want to be moving, then locate notch, then you can move it well with this notch, so as you'll be able to place your design element properly. Then maybe you want to be using your hand, just click on this, sorry, Let me click back. Then maybe you want to be moving it with your hand perfectly. Just click on the text. After clicking on it, then use this cross-like icon to move it around. You can also use your hand, but most of the time I made use of this to move it around, like the cross-like icon. Click on it, be able to move it around, and I also make use of the notch, this notch, to to place my elements appropriately. Yeah, that is that about that. So let's say, for instance, you want to be adding an icon, or let's say an image, for instance. You can just do the same procedure by clicking on elements. Click on elements. Then let's say I want to be adding a specific model of a girl. Let me just write that. Let me see, a girl, or let me be precise, a girl holding laptop. I want to be precise. Now I'm going to search. So it is going to give us various results. The thing is that if you are not choosing the Canva Pro, you might not be able to have access to most to the premium images. If you need a pro version of Canva, you can comment in the comment section. There will be a link in the description box. Just click on that link. It's going to direct you to my DM. So after doing that, let me just select this, because the guy is trying to describe something. Then after doing that, I can't use this like this. I'm just going to come to my Magic Studio to remove the background. If you are not using the Canva, you'll be able to remove background from Canva. I'm going to click on background remover, and automatically the background will be removed. Wow, can you see that? I can just place it here. I can just place it like this. Then I can adjust size. This. Can you see that the background have been successfully removed? Can you see that? Let's say, for instance, you want to be adding texture to your design. Do the same procedure by clicking on elements. Then after clicking on element, then just search for anything you need, instead of unlike Pixel app whereby you'll be needed to import the resources you want. You can just get everything in Canva. That is one interesting thing about Canva. So let me just clear everything off. Then I'm going to let me just search for texture background. Actually, the purpose of texture in a design is basically to create a kind of crown feeling, a kind of feeling in your design that is going to make it look realistic. So that is the work of texture in a design. It's a powerful design element that allows your design to look attractive. Then maybe I want to be adding texture. I've already imported the texture. You can just resize it like this, resize it this way. Then you can see that it is not looking so cool. Let me click on this. I want to be reducing its opacity, so I can do that here. Let me just, I've already clicked on this. I already click on the texture. I can go to adjust. Oh, sorry, I'm coming. I want to be reducing the opacity. It is here. I can just reduce the opacity so that it will not be too transparent. Can you see that? Can you see the difference? Just come to opacity. Opacity simply means the level of appearance of an element, or let me see let me just put it down with the level of appearance. Can you see that I've been able to reduce its appearance? So that's basically how to come about that. So what next? So maybe we should just dive into today's tutorial. So let me just open a new page. Yeah, I actually told you that we have some tricky things we can actually come up with this Canva application. I'm going to be showing you now. So that's the main reason why you should stay with me to the end of this video. Please, if you are finding this tutorial video helpful, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe to the channel. All right. So I'll be going to my gallery basically to import a particular design. I want to be showing you something, a kind of tricky something you can do with Canva. So kindly stick around to the end. Let's wait for it to finish loading. I'm going to be skipping this. I don't want to be wasting our time. Alright, it has finished loading. Then I'm going to, because I can't see any okay, I can see it here. I'm going to be selecting this okay. Let me select this particular design. After clicking on it like this, after clicking on it just like this, then click on add to page. I just want to be showing you some tricky things you can actually do with Canva without stressing yourself. Maybe for instance, a particular designer used a particular resources in a design, or a kind of resources in the design, and you don't know how to get it. You can actually get it from the design on Canva. So kindly stick around with the end. So all I'll be needing to do now, let me just increase the size. So maybe for instance, I need this particular image of the house. So I can just go to my Magic Studio. After going to my Magic Studio, I'm going to locate my Magic Grab, which it is. I'm going to locate the Magic Grab, so I'll be able to grab any element on that design, so that I'll be able to use it for my own design. So that is how it works. Then after that, I'm just going to tap on any resources I want. So after tapping on it, you're going to click on grab, and automatically you'll be able to grab it. Let's wait for it to finish. So let's wait for it to finish loading, so that you see the results. Yeah, it has. Oh, sorry, I did not select the whole image. Let me just go back. So I'm going to locate let me click on that image. I'm going to locate my Magic Studio. Then I'm going to go to my Magic Grab. Yeah, this is it. After doing that, I'm going to let me just brush. Let me brush. I want to be brushing the particular image I want. Just take your time. You can just reduce the size of the brush, so that you'll not be touching any other parts. I want to be removing all these elements. I want to be removing it. And maybe you need it for your design. You can do it this way. Just rub it off the way I'm doing. I'll be able to remove all the elements. I'll be removing this one as well. So you can just do it the way I'm doing. I'm going to show you another way, or the fastest way through which you can actually grab any element without stress. Yeah, I'm going to now click on grab, so that I'll be able to grab all the elements which I just brushed over. Let's wait for it to finish loading. Wow, it has finished loading. Can you see that we've been able to grab all those resources? Wow, can you see the result? That we've been able to grab everything. When I choose this with it, it is going to remove everything. So can you see that? Be able to grab anything. Just take your time. Do it the way I just did. Let me select the background back. Let me place it back. Let me select the background. Let me just place it back. Then you'll be able to remove any element of your choice. Maybe you can't get it and you need it. You see, you saw it in the particular design, but you can't get it. You can't get the precise resources. You can just do it like this. Let me show you the easiest way. The easiest way for you to be able to grab any element. So kindly stick around with the end. So instead of doing it that way, you can actually do it this way. Let me show you. Let me click on the design back. So after clicking on the design back, I'm going to be going through the same procedure by just clicking on Magic Studio. Then I'm going to click on Magic Grab. So let's wait for it to finish loading. So just click on any element like this. Just click on it like this. It is going to select. Yeah, can you see it? that it has been successfully selected. The particular element I click on has been selected. I'm just going to click on grab, and automatically I'll be able to make use of it on my design. You can do that in case you don't see the exact resources the designer used. You can just grab the elements here, then use it for your own design. Then I can just bring it down like this. Or you did not grab it well. So, and aside from that, let me just leave that. Let me click back so that I'm able to return it back to its position. Aside from that, you can also grab text on Canva. You can grab text on Canva by just clicking on the same Magic Studio. Like those texts, you can eventually copy everything without stress, or let me say a specific one you choose. No, sorry, I'm not making use of Magic Text. I'm going to be making use of Magic Grab this time around. So I'm just Magic Text, Grab Text rather. I'm just going to click on it. Okay, we are going to select a specific text we need from that particular design. Yeah, or let me click on all text. Then I'm going to grab. It will automatically select all the text and we'll be able to use it for our design. The only problem is that it can't give us the exact font the designer used, but I'm going to do it right now. You can actually get an exact font. Let me say maybe you are looking for a particular font that the designer used. You can just import the image. I'm going to show you my next video how to get how to search for, like how to download the exact font for your design, or how to search how to get the exact font for your various design. So it has successfully grabbed all the fonts, all the text. Can you see that? All those elements you are getting, you can just keep it aside, then delete the real image itself. Delete it. Sorry, I made a mistake. I'm not supposed to delete this. I want to be deleting the background because it is not a background, but just delete it. Then I cannot make use of everything like this. I just make use of it. So that is that about it. I want to be showing us something. Let me show you something. I want to be returning the design back to a number position so as I'll be able to show you something. Or let me just scroll to the next page. Let me do it in the next page so that I'll not be wasting our time. So let me import. I want to be importing a particular design. So I want to show you something there. I'm going to show you something there. Click on any part, then click on gallery. After clicking on gallery, I want to be showing you something. So in case you can't locate your design here, you can just click on this end. This. Yeah, can you let me off this back? I'm just going to click on this end, this particular. Can you see it? After clicking on that end, it is going to show you all the files you have in your phone. Can you see that? So let me just locate this Telegram chat. I want to be showing you something. So I'll be clicking on this, how you can effectively and efficiently carry out this type of typography. Kindly stick around with the end. So for us to be able to, let me increase the size. Let's say for instance, we want to be achieving this type of text. The way the text is somehow bent and kind of stylish. I'm going to show you how you'll be able to do it. Kindly stick around with the end.
Be showing us is how you can effectively and efficiently get this type of text on Canva. So kindly stick around me to the end of this video. So how to achieve this kind of text? I'll first of all go to my apps. I'm going to click on my apps. I want to get it from the beginning. Then you are going to search for typecraft. Yeah, search. So kindly stick around me to the end of this video. So let's wait for it to finish loading. Yeah, it has finished loading. So I'm going to be editing my text now. This particular application will allow us to be able to edit our text, do it as we like. So kindly stick around me to the end. So I can just come here by clicking on this text. I can change the I can plan to change the fonts. I can plan to change the font, edit these tests, because you won't be able to edit it here. This place to edit it. So let me see. I want to be okay. Let me just try something like enrich. Let me just put that for the sake of this trial. Enrich. You see the way I'm going to be manipulating that text now. Yes. So let me just go and change the fonts. Let me change the fonts. Let me try to select any kind of font here that is bold and attractive. Let me select Anton regular font, and I'm going to go back. Yeah, this is it. So for me to be able to edit my text to give it a kind of shape I want for myself, so I'm going to click on reset shape. Okay, let me. Yeah, can you see that? Now I'll be able to adjust it to my taste, to fit in with my taste. Then I'm going to adjust it like just like this. Just follow me to the end of this video. You're able to adjust it the way you like. The way you like. It's too much. Yeah, you can just adjust this down a little bit, and this down, and this down a little bit. Anyways, adjust this down, adjust it. Yeah, I think this is perfect. Then I'm going to update. Let me update my elements. Let me adjust this so I can see what I'm trying to do. Let me delete this. Can you see it that we've been able to achieve? Or let me just adjust it like this. Can you see that we've been able to achieve something similar? You can also change it to fit into your taste, to any taste of your choice, or to any kind of design of your choice. You can actually change it. Can you see that we have been able to achieve this kind of COVID shavy text? You can also do it as you like. So this will be the end of our tutorial video. So thank you for sticking around to the end of this tutorial video. See you in the next tutorial video.